drink my tea at exactly the same temperature every day. Not hot, not lukewarm, the point where I can pretend everything is under control. I know this because every morning I take a sip that's too hot, burn my tongue and then wait exactly 6 minutes. 6, not 5, not 7, as if the universe keeps track of rounding errors. This isn't a preference, it isn't a routine. It's an agreement I once made with myself, and no one remembers why it exists. This is how irrational habits work. If they don't begin as compulsion, they begin as relief. A small action that offered just enough calm at a moment when something else felt like too much. And because it worked, it stayed. Not because it made sense, but because it was familiar. I always put my keys in the same place, not roughly there, exactly there. If they're not, I don't feel panic, I feel something worse, doubt. Not about where my keys are, but about who I am when even this small anchor disappears. People call this superstition or control issues or a mild neurosis. That language is comforting, it makes the problem small. But irrational habits aren't attempts to control the world, they're attempts to avoid meeting it. The Romans already understood this, not because they were primitive, but because they were human. Pliny described rituals that had to be repeated precisely. The same words, the same order, the same timing. Not because the gods would listen otherwise, but because humans couldn't bear that effort and outcome might not be linked. Deviation felt dangerous, not to the gods, to the person deviating. We are no different, we just have more modern altars. We check the door to make sure it's locked again. Not because it's open, but because the act of locking is soothing. We take a longer route to avoid a conversation that might never happen, but already feels too close in our head. We check our email as if something might appear. That puts life in order, nothing appears, but the action does its job. Irrational habits don't solve anything, they keep us occupied, and being occupied is often enough to avoid standing still. It's their real function, not protection, not help, but delay, delay of feeling, delay of choosing, delay of the moment. When you can no longer say, this is just how you are. The danger isn't the habit itself, the danger is the promise it whispers. If you follow me, you won't have to look anywhere else. And that works for a long time, until you notice your days are made up of actions without direction, movement without decision, certainty without meaning. We laugh about our little quirks, call them harmless, say everyone has something, but not every habit is a quirk. Some are bandages we never remove long after the wound closed. I don't think I'd drink my tea this way, because I like the temperature. I think there was a time when I was afraid that if I drank too quickly I might feel something I didn't have language for, so I stayed busy. That's what irrational habits do. They keep you just busy enough to avoid choosing. And the difficult part isn't that you could let them go. The difficult part is admitting that you still need them for something. Your rather not name. I still drink my tea this way. Not because I have to, but because I know what happens if I don't. And maybe that's what an irrational habit really is. Not a flaw in your behavior, but a question